Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel GMB SHOW. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Sean Williamson's intellect were praised by chasers Paul and Mark, who expressed their admiration of the actor. The Chase nearly signed up Sean Williamson to become one of the chasers because of how clever he was. Sean, who famously played Barry in EastEnders, was nearly snapped up by the iconic ITV show after he appeared in an episode. Speaking about the cleverest celebrities to take part on the show, current chaser Paul Sinha told the Mail that Sean was very good, while Mark Labette said he was given a try but that he decided not to. Paul explained, "He, Sean, is very good and takes part in the national quizzing leagues we play in." Mark added, "We did give him a try, but he quickly realized his own limitations. He knew he wasn't good enough." The revelation about Sean's potential appearance of The Chase comes after host Bradley Walsh spoke about what would make him leave the long-running ITV show. Bradley, who has hosted The Chase since it first aired in 2009, told the outlet he would stay on until viewers turned off. He said, "Until people say they've had enough and start switching off, I'll do it. We've had such an extraordinary time together. It's the best job in the world." Bradley also spoke about the early days of The Chase and how the dynamic fluctuates between him and the chasers. He said, "Straight away, I took the contestant side. I saw the chasers as these big, all-knowing bully types, so I started taking the mickey out of them. When they got a question wrong, I really gave it to them, and everyone was laughing. That's when I knew we had something." Bradley added that one of the best things about The Chase is his creative freedom, meaning he could go off script and improvise. This is translated into what the 64-year-old described as doing stand-up in the middle of a quiz show. The Chase is celebrating its 15th anniversary in 2024. To mark the occasion, there is a special 15th anniversary special due to air on Monday, September 2nd at 5 p.m. on ITV1. Imagine this. The Chase, ITV's smash hit quiz show, almost had an unexpected star in its lineup. And not just any star, but a household name from EastEnders. Yes, believe it or not, the show we've all come to love for its brainy chasers and nail-biting finishes nearly signed up a soap legend. Someone described by insiders as the cleverest celebrity they'd ever met. But who was it? And just how close did they come to joining the ranks of the Beast, the Governess, and the Dark Destroyer? Stay tuned, because this story has more twists than an Albert Square Christmas special. For 15 years now, The Chase has been more than just a quiz show. It's a staple of tea time TV, a battle of brains that's as comforting as a cuppa and a biscuit. But behind the familiar banter of Bradley Walsh and the formidable chasers, producers are always thinking ahead, always on the lookout for the next big personality who can bring something fresh to the table. So, when whispers emerged that an EastEnders icon was once in the running to become a chaser, fans were stunned. Could you imagine a soap legend swapping the Queen Vic for the question board? That's the kind of shakeup that would have made headlines across the country. Now, let's talk about this EastEnders icon. According to sources, he wasn't just a fan favorite on screen, he was a formidable quizzer behind the scenes. Known among colleagues as someone who read voraciously, tackled crosswords with ease, and could hold his own in any pub quiz, he quickly caught the eye of the Chase bosses. And here's the kicker. One producer even went as far as to call him the cleverest celebrity they had ever met. Think about that for a moment. Out of all the famous faces who've ever appeared on celebrity specials, out of all the witty contestants who've tried to outsmart the chasers, this EastEnders legend stood out above the rest. But, as with any great soap story, there was a twist. Despite the interest, despite the genuine belief that this actor could hold his own against Mark Labette or Anne Hegarty, the deal never came to be. Schedules clashed, acting commitments took priority, and the dream of seeing this soap star step into the world of quizzing remained just that. Imagine the dramatic tension of Bradley Walsh introducing him as a chaser. Imagine the stunned silence of contestants realizing they weren't just facing a soap favorite, but a razor-sharp intellect. Sadly, the timing just wasn't right. And that leaves us with a tantalizing thought. What might the chase look like today if this EastEnders icon had joined? Would we have seen him in the Christmas specials, or perhaps even taking his place in the core lineup? One thing's for sure, this revelation proves that the chase has always had big ambitions, always been willing to surprise us. And who knows, with the show heading into its next chapter, maybe one day that unexpected soap-to-quiz crossover could finally become reality. After all, if there's one thing both EastEnders and The Chase have taught us, it's this: never rule out a twist.